Windelstein, fantastic to see you here today in London for the next march in support of Palestinians. Can you tell us why you want to be here? Why, as a Jew, this is an important issue for you?
Well, it's interesting because, though I've always been supportive, and in fact I've been on some of the ICAD walks, which were a brilliant way of getting engaged, I hadn't fully focused on this issue, and I think the horrific situation in Gaza has really made me recognize my responsibility as a person of Jewish heritage to actually stand up and to defy the grotesque lie that to be concerned about the barbaric genocide in Gaza means you're anti-Semitic. And I think it's a very different feeling to know that your presence has a significance beyond the normal demos that I've been on all my life. So it's important for everyone to have an entry point, and I think one of the really good things that ICAD does is to be specific, because in some ways the situation in Israel-Palestine is uncomplicated, but in other ways it's complicated. As the great Edward Said said, it's a very difficult thing to be a victim of victims. So I think this is the essence of some of the complexity. I'm South African, and I worked on the struggle for liberation in South Africa, and that really was much more much simpler. Nobody really deeply supported the apartheid regime, and that's the problem, is that we have a huge investment in those who are trying to destroy alternative voices and to suggest that loyalty to Israel is a sign of a good Jew, and that is just rubbish. We as Jews understand about injustice and barbarity and genocide, and we have a responsibility to stand up when it's happening, and whoever is the perpetrator.
Excellent, thank you. Keep protesting, keep demonstrating.